First of all, the teenage brain has been not necessarily a source of much basic science research. There's been a lot of clinical trials and neuropsychological, evaluations of the teen brain and sort of their social behavior and education behavior, but it's been poorly understood whether the teenage brain is actually substantively different from the adult brain. And in fact, we can think of research that we know has been done on, say, the baby brain that has translated into new methods of treating, babies with brain injury or early learning, early childhood learning. A lot of research that's come from the basic field has been translated into, clinical and educational use. Likewise, the late adult brain, the senescent brain, we know that a lot of the work that's been done in basic research on dementia has been actually translated and put into use for new cures and treatments for dementia and how to manage people at the other end of life. But what's been ignored has been this sort of intermediate zone of the teenage brain, which is not yet fully an adult brain. And so what we have, we've been giving these talks to high schoolers themselves, is trying to give them a sense of really this surge of new information that's been available but hasn't been translated yet. Not enough of the basic research that's talking, which we'll talk about in a minute, about the developing teenage brain has been necessarily put into use with respect to what kind of courses in high school education, how they're treated in the legal systems, how they might be specifically vulnerable to substance abuse and addiction. And we need to get this information across because it's going to be very exciting, as it will help us understand these kids better and help them create tools for themselves.